Hello everyone, I'm AloneRacecar and welcome to the show, and today we're playing Forza Motorsport 7, or more specifically, a 5-lap race around the Indy circuit at Brands Hatch. And the car that we're going to be using is the 2012 Mercedes-Benz SLK 55 AMG, or 55 AMG if you wish. So as you may have already noticed this, but I am not going to be in the video this time, mostly because due to my recently busy schedule and other sort of unfortunate circumstances that, couldn't give me the mental capacity to doll myself up and record myself while I am racing. But I guess it's okay because I can still be able to talk and commentate via voiceover while I am racing. Hopefully a video done this way should be just as interesting as the ones that actually have me in it, you know? Maybe this nostalgia for some of you, like the old school ways of doing gaming videos on this platform, yeah? After all, isn't there some kind of push for the return of authenticity on YouTube if I'm not mistaken? Alright, I think I've done enough yapping. Let's get this race going. Alright, here we are with arriving to the grid now. I was looking at a little bit of a sneak peek of where we are going to be on the grid, because I said to random earlier. Alright, here we go. And race on for 5 laps at Brands Hatch, Indy. Alright, here we go with a good rocket start. Ooh, better be careful because I saw some brake lights as everyone's getting ready for the first turn. And we're just going in there nicely. Alright, but we're already in the second one. Gotta be careful. No, I shouldn't be doing that, but I might have just saved him from a collision. Alright. Trying to get that smoothly. Oh, got him. Bit aggressive on the race line, but you know what? Had to do what I need to do, yes? And we're already made it to 4th already on the first lap of this race. But we still got plenty of race left because, like I said, it's only the first lap. Though this is a relatively short circuit, so can't try to overestimate myself. So as you may have noticed, this is actually a SPEC race. So that means everyone on the grid is going to be driving the exact same car as I am. So really it's all about, your overall racecraft or skill, and as well as whatever kind of settings you have for the race too. But other than that, it should be a relatively even grid in some way, shape, or form. Let's see if I can get this guy ahead of me, yeah? Oh yeah, no problem. Alright, we are now in 3rd, podium position. Let's see if I can get the others too, yeah? Before we all wrap this all up. No, I feel we've got a good pace right now. I think we can do this. We're coming on the 3rd lap right about now. So what can I tell you about this car? Well, the Mercedes SLK is a compact executive roadster, or specifically a 2-seater known for having a sense of being sporty and luxury at the same time. Of course, it's also something that many cars from Mercedes are like, or just cars from Germany in general. This car that I'm driving, the SLK 55 AMG, is a sport-built version of the 3rd generation of the Mercedes-Benz SLK class, or also known as the R172. While it's a car that may be on the small side, some would even call it a sport compact car, but it can still pack a punch in performance like the best of any other sports car. It's also powered by a 5.5-liter all-natural engine producing about 415 horsepower, all thanks to the fine-tuners of AMG for making this car how it is. And for those who wonder what AMG is, that is pretty much Mercedes' high-performance racing brand that you might be familiar with on its many supercars and race cars alike. Oh, and by the way, in my opinion, this car is actually one of the finest sounding cars of this game. And if you don't believe me, I actually made a video about that, why this car is like jazz to my ears. And don't get me wrong, I still like a nice screaming sound of a supercar or a God of Thunder race car, but that's all like rock music. This car in the hand is jazz to my ears. Or like jazz music, yeah, the smooth and silky sound of jazz. I guess you could say this car is very like polite to my ears, a very demure. Yeah, sorry, I really like this little whole thing that's going on right now. Alright, now we're tailing on this guy on the lead. Can we take him on this turn? And we got him. Now just hold on. I was right around this turn and we successfully got it. Okay, now we just gotta see if we can build this gap on the final 2 turns now. Sorry, turns. Made a little mistake on my last video where not last video, but the last video Le Mans video. Okay, here we go on the final turn with no one else to catch us, and now we're on our way to take the victory on the final stretch of this race, and pretty soon we're gonna be crossing the line. Yes, first place, everyone. Oh, wow, that was a perfect race. Or damn near perfect race, I should say. Even if I don't have to be present in the video, at least you can tell the passion I have with my voice. Glad we're able to do a nice, successful race without, Mercedes doing Mercedes things, yeah? Especially from my experience, how, Mercedes cars are, notorious for, their handling and braking. Especially braking. Okay, that is it on my part, folks. With that, I'll leave you guys with the full race replay. As for a treat, I'm gonna throw in some jazz music in the background while you're watching the race replay. Plus, if you stick around, you can check out some other cool video of mine at the end of the video. But until then, enjoy the jazz.